Baby, donde tú quieras, yo paso a buscarte. Tú espérame afuera, pa' si no llamarte.
Hello guys, welcome back to Max Reaction. My voice, where'd it go? Anyway, welcome back to Max Reaction. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, doing great, spending time with the family, making some videos for you guys. I'm having a great day. I really hope you had a great weekend too. Anyway, we're gonna react to the Stone Age tribe on a banned island you can't visit. And this island was recently in the news. There was a guy that wanted to spread the gospel. He went to the island and, well, the natives kind of killed him. So maybe that's why it's banned. I don't know. Anyway, let's check this out. Let's see what they got to say about it. Let's see what we can learn about it. I'm pretty sure this island is like in the India Sea, and India is over it, I think. But let's check it out. Let's see what they got to say. I'm interested, really interested.
This island here is North Sentinel Island, and you're not allowed to visit it. There's a few reasons why, but first it's important to know that North Sentinel Island is part of the Greater Andaman Islands, which are in the middle of the Bay of Bengal, roughly 1,400 kilometers away from India and 300 kilometers away from Myanmar. Except for this tiny bit here, the rest of the islands are governed by India, and that includes North Sentinel Island.
That's what I thought.
Right here. The people who inhabit the island are known as the Sentinelese, and even though their island is technically a part of India, they've probably never even heard of India, or anywhere else for that matter.
That is so shocking.
The Sentinelese are one of the very last remaining groups of people on Earth that have remained virtually untouched and uncontacted from modern civilization.
That's just
they
impressive.
Live a hunter-gatherer lifestyle,
Amazing.
surviving from fishing, hunting, and gathering plants, similar to how all of our ancestors lived tens of thousands of years ago in the Paleolithic era. If the real world was like a game of Civilization 5, then the Sentinelese would not have even discovered agriculture yet, which is the very first tech that you research in the game.
That is
they
impressive.
also have still not discovered a way of producing fire, so they've been pretty isolated from the rest of human
I'd say
history
so, just a little bit.
for untold thousands of years. The strange thing about this society, though, is how close it exists to the modern world. The island is only 50 kilometers away from Port Blair, a modern city home to over 100,000 people with an international airport.
It's just nuts to think about. It really is.
The seat of government for the Andaman and Nicobar Islands territory. The way this situation came to be is rather interesting. The first known contact between the Sentinelese and the outside world wasn't until the year 1867.
This is shocking.
In that
It really
year,
is.
An Indian merchant ship crashed on a reef near the island. The crew escaped to the beach and were attacked by the locals, who were seeing the first other humans in their entire civilization's history.
That would be a scary thought, you know, see more people
by the British until 1887.
when you've never seen them
then
before.
on, nobody from the outside world managed to make contact with them again until in 1970, when the Indian government sent a group of anthropologists who spotted them on the beach. Tragedy struck in 1974, when a National Geographic team went to the island to shoot a documentary and got attacked by volleys of arrows as their boat got too near the beach. The director was struck by an arrow in his thigh, and the crew retreated afterwards.
I would have retreated too.
A ship wrecked itself on the north side of the island, which can still be seen.
Use drones, people.
Maps. They radioed for urgent help after they spotted the Sentinelese building boats on the beach armed with javelins and arrows. But help didn't come for 2 weeks. Eventually, they were all rescued by helicopter, and the first actual peaceful contact between them and the outside world finally occurred in 1991 with a group of Indian anthropologists. But the Indian government decided to stop any further expeditions to the island in 1997 out of fear of introducing diseases that
they're not immune to them. They couldn't be if they weren't introduced.
Like what happened in a few other places around the world previously to this, and just because the risk of getting attacked by them was considered too great. They survived the Indian tsunami in 2004 after a helicopter sent to check up on them was warned away by a warrior with a bow, and ultimate tragedy struck in the year 2006 when 2 fishermen who were illegally fishing in the waters near the island fell asleep and had their boat drift just a little too close to the beach.
This sounds like a dangerous place.
Killed the men, and when a helicopter came to recover their bodies, it was also attacked by a volley of arrows and driven away. In the aftermath of these incidents, the Indian government has banned all travel to the island and declared a 3-mile exclusion zone around it, which is enforced by their navy.
Absolutely.
That is the reason why you'll
Let them
probably
be.
never get
Let
to
them
set
be.
foot on this island. And even if you could, you probably wouldn't even want to. The latest Indian census of the island tried to estimate their population and calculated it to be around 40, but other estimates place the true population somewhere between 50 and 400 people.
Wow,
Whatever
400?
the number, the last people from the outside world that visited the island was in 2006, and neither lived to talk about it. But imagine what the perspective of these islanders must be like.
I have no idea.
When that ship crashed on the island
None.
back in 1981, it may have accidentally kick-started the the Iron Age for their civilization, as they have been observed to be scavenging the wreckage for iron that they now use in their arrow tips. To them,
wow, that's
their
cool.
island is their universe, and the outside world is as far away as the stars and space are to our civilization. We are their aliens, with incomprehensible technology and languages, and we have much to learn from how they've reacted to us so far. We can't say for certain when or if contact with the Sentinelese will occur again, but what I can say for certain is how to get a free audiobook. You head over to audible.com.
Alright, the rest of this is an advertisement, but there's been more recent contact because it was in the news. You know, a guy ventured over there, spread good word, and they killed him. I don't think they even recovered the body yet. They don't really know how to do it without interfering with them too much. But I don't blame them. Like, we would look like aliens to them, I would think. I would think, you know, especially with all this technology that we bring with us. It must be hard to understand for them, but I think we should leave them alone, let them be. That's their world. They've had that world for a long time. There's no reason to be on the island. There's none. I mean, if you're going to do it, use drones, but that might even freak them out. I don't know. Maybe they're such great arrowsmen. I don't even know if that's a word. They can shoot the drones down with an arrow. I don't know, but we should leave them alone for sure. It's super interesting to me, though. What about you? What's your thoughts? What's your feelings? What do you think about the situation? Comment down below. Let me know. I'd love to know what you're thinking. Anyway, hopefully you've subscribed already. If you haven't, I hope you choose Max Reaction next time. And I want you to spread the peace, the love, and the happiness around the world. Spread it. We need it more in this world. We need it more in this world. Anyway, next time, choose a Max Reaction. Peace.
Baby, donde tú quieras, yo paso a buscarte. Tú espérame afuera, pa' si no llamarte. No traigas paraguas como quiera.